All right, welcome. Today we are diving headfirst into something truly delicious, but also kinda overwhelming. I'm talking about finding the best places to eat in Los Angeles. It's a huge task, but don't you worry, we're gonna break it all down for you.
Just look at this number for a second. That's 9,933. That is, according to TripAdvisor, the number of restaurants in LA. I mean, wow, it's an incredible food scene for sure, but that number, that is a perfect recipe for some serious decision paralysis, right?
So yeah, with almost 10,000 spots to pick from, where in the world do you even begin? How do you cut through all that noise and find a meal that's actually, great? Well, that is the exact question we're going to tackle right now. Okay, so here's the thing. The best isn't really a thing. I mean, it's not one size fits all. What's best for a fancy anniversary dinner is totally different from what's best for a quick takeout lunch, right? So to really get to the bottom of this, we're going to break it down and look at the best from two completely different angles. The goal? To help you find your perfect meal.
So, here are the two paths we're gonna walk down. First up, we've got by occasion. Think of this as the super practical, what do I need right now approach. We're talking simple, curated lists for things like takeout or family dinners. And then, on the other hand, we have by data. This is where we get into the nitty-gritty rankings, the stuff based on thousands and thousands of reviews, page views, all that aggregated data. So two totally different ways to find what's best for you.
All right, let's jump into that first method, dining for every occasion. Because let's be real, most of the time you're not just looking for a good restaurant, are you? You're trying to solve a problem. You need the perfect spot for a specific moment.
Okay, first up, the classic Friday night dilemma. You want to stay in, but you want something amazing delivered. Well, the top picks are two absolute legends, Brent's Deli and Langer's. We're talking world-class sandwiches here. And there's also an Italian place called Macaroni Republic. Now file that last one away in your brain, it's gonna come up again.
Okay, but what if you're out and about and just need to grab something awesome to go? For takeout, the crowd favorites are El Compadre for that classic Mexican food craving, Bubba Gum Shrimp Co. for something fun and easy, and Salt and Straw, which has some of the wildest, most delicious ice cream you will ever taste. Seriously.
And what about the big one, taking the kids out? The go-to spots for a family-friendly meal? You've got Bubba Gum Shrimp Co. popping up again. It's just a blast for all ages. Then there's Diddy Rice, famous for their super cheap and amazing cookie ice cream sandwiches. And of course, Salt and Straw, because, well, who says no to ice cream? Hold on a second. Did you catch that? Bubba Gump and Salt and Straw. They were on the takeout list, and now they're on the family-friendly list. That's a huge clue, right? It means they aren't just good for one thing. They're these amazing, versatile crowd pleasers. That's a really useful little nugget of information to have.
All right, but what if you're on a budget? Does great food in LA have to break the bank? Absolutely not. For cheap eats, Diddy Rise makes another appearance. Then you've got Pampas Grill with its awesome pay-by-the-pound Brazilian barbecue. And you can't forget a true icon, Philippe the Original, the legendary home of the French dip. And look, if you want to understand the passion people have for these places, just check out this review for Langer's Deli. Remember, from the delivery list, a reviewer on TripAdvisor said it's the best pastrami sandwich anywhere. Not in LA, not in California, anywhere. I mean, that's the kind of reputation these places have. It's serious business.
Okay, so that was the practical approach, right? Finding a restaurant based on what you need in the moment. But what happens when we throw all that out the window and just look at the cold, hard data? It's time to switch gears and see what the numbers say. Who are the absolute top-tier champs of the LA food scene?
So, after sifting through thousands and thousands of reviews and all those data points, who actually made it to the very top? Who are the undisputed champions, according to, well, everyone?
And here they are, the data-driven top 5. You've got some absolute heavy hitters in here. The Lobster coming in at number 5, the incredible Bestia at number 3. Sugarfish snags the number 2 spot, famous for those unbelievable salmon rolls. And at number 1, the grand champion? It's Macaroni Republic. And this is where it all comes full circle. This is so cool. The number 1 restaurant in all of LA, according to the data, is also one of the top-rated spots for delivery. That just goes to show you, convenience and quality can absolutely go hand in hand. You can get the best of the best brought right to your couch. So,
We've looked at this from two sides, right? The practical by-occasion lists and the hardcore by-data rankings. So how do you put all this together to find your perfect spot? Well, it's actually pretty simple. It really just boils down to a super easy 3-step guide. Step 1, figure out what you need. Is it a delivery night? Are the kids coming along? A fancy date? Step 2, look at those occasion lists first. They're your quick fix guide. And then, step 3, glance over at that data-driven top tier. See if one of the champions, like our friend Macaroni Republic, happens to be the perfect fit for what you need.
Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. The best restaurant isn't just some name at the top of a list. It's the one that's perfect for you in that exact moment. It's all personal.
So there you have it. You have the guide, the framework, you've got 2 clear paths to navigate LA's absolutely massive, incredible food scene. So the only question left to ask is, what's your first bite going to be?